Look in the mirror. Most people spend their whole lives waiting for something magical to fix everything. But nobody is coming. Nobody is saving you. And nobody knows this better than David Goggins. He wasn't born strong. He wasn't born athletic. He was a 300-pound exterminator who could barely get through the day. Asthma, shin splints, trauma, excuses. He had all of it. But he reached a point where he decided to stop running from pain and run toward it instead. That decision turned him into one of the toughest men alive. He became a Navy SEAL. He finished Hell Week 3 times. He ran 100 miles in a single race with broken feet. He set the world record for pull-ups in 24 hours. And he did it all without waiting for motivation, without waiting to feel good, and without listening to any voice except the one that said, "Keep going." And that's why you're here. Because Goggins didn't just transform his body, he rebuilt his mind. Today, you're going to understand exactly how he fuels himself, how he trains, and how he stays mentally unbreakable. Goggins doesn't look at food as comfort. Food is fuel. Every single thing he eats has a purpose. Oatmeal is how he starts his morning. Plain, simple, no sugar. It gives him long-lasting energy for long runs before the sun comes up. He doesn't eat it because it tastes good. He eats it because it works. Egg whites are next. Clean protein with fast recovery. No fat, no distractions, just pure building blocks for muscle repair after the punishment he puts himself through every day. Midday meals are built around grilled chicken breast. No sauces, no grease, just lean, functional protein that keeps him moving and recovering. Every calorie has a job, or it doesn't exist in his diet. He loads up on spinach daily because it strengthens endurance, boosts oxygen flow, and supports recovery at the cellular level. It's not decoration, it's armor. Salmon is part of his recovery strategy. The omega-3s fight inflammation, repair the damage from long training days, and support both the brain and the body. When you push your limits the way he does, inflammation becomes the enemy. Salmon is one of the tools that keeps him in the fight. And now we get into what he won't touch. He refuses sugar, not even the healthy bars. Sugar only slows you down, triggers inflammation, and kills recovery. He avoids fried food of every kind for the same reason. Grease clogs digestion, fogs the brain, and makes the body heavy. And he avoids white bread and processed carbs because they spike insulin, crash energy, and destroy focus. If the food doesn't help him perform, he cuts it out. No negotiation. Training is his battlefield. When he wakes up, he doesn't ask how he feels. He acts. Upper body work starts the week. Pull-ups, push-ups, dumbbell presses, core work. It's not bodybuilding. It's function, endurance, and discipline. He trains to push past the point where most people quit. Long runs and hardcore sessions follow. No music, no distractions, just breathing and the voice in his head that he refuses to obey. Body weight days come next. Burpees, pull-up pyramids, air squats, push-ups. No machines, no excuses, just gravity and grit. High-intensity training breaks the average person. Hill sprints, battle ropes, jump squats, intervals so brutal they force you to meet the limits of your mind. Strength work is designed to build grit, not size. Deadlifts, farmer carries, weighted lunges, then long cardio sessions, long bike rides, stair sprints, and stretching flows to keep the body mobile. Even his rest day isn't rest. Weighted rucks, push-ups every mile, planks until the shoulders shake. Stillness is never the plan. Movement is. And through all of it, pain is the currency. The difference is that he pays willingly. What truly separates him from others isn't the running, the pull-ups, or the weight he lost. It's his mind. He does something uncomfortable every single day. Cold showers, early runs, training when it hurts. Not to win, but to stay sharp. He faces his weaknesses head-on with what he calls the accountability mirror. He writes the truth about himself and forces himself to look at it every morning. He believes the mind becomes stronger through repeated friction. Every uncomfortable moment adds another layer of mental callus. When most people think they are done, he believes they're only at 40%. There's always more left if you're willing to dig for it. His discipline shows up when motivation doesn't, and it almost never does. And above everything else, he lives by one final rule: be uncommon among the uncommon. Not just strong, not just disciplined, but the type of person who goes further, lasts longer, and refuses to break when everyone else quits. You don't need to live like him to learn from him. But if you want to reclaim your strength, sharpen your mind, and stop letting comfort control your life, you do need to start acting like someone who's tired of being average.